Casalt's gonna loot the lizard man's body and then head on over to the treasure.
What treasure?
Are they carrying anything?
No, they're not carrying anything. They're going to the cavern, to the place, the roadhouse.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I said it was like 11 p.m. You guys know that they come into the cavern around midnight.
God damn it! I never would have done that if they didn't have it. I would have waited until.
I clearly specified the time.
I thought
you wouldn't have done. You wouldn't have done what? We were coming from the cavern. That was the plan. That we were supposed to make it look like they were coming from the cavern. They attacked us, though.
I thought what was going to happen was they were going to be taking the treasure away from the fort, and we would jump on the path and come up behind them. But what actually happened is they were coming to the fort, and we jumped on the path and came up behind them. That's so not what I wanted.
That's not at all what I thought either.
And Casalt would have never done that. So they have no treasure right now. Well, we attacked them before they went and picked up the treasure, apparently.
Yeah, they never had any boxes on them. They just had their torches.
Where did they come from?
From wherever the other end of this path is, which Sarah and I do not know. Oh. Which is dumb because I don't know. Oh, yeah, a helpful disclaimer would have been nice, as in, are you sure you want to attack them while they're on their way to the fort? Because, come on, dude, you know what we were trying to do.
I actually didn't know all that much.
We'll adapt.
What do you mean? The whole thing's fucking blown. We just killed the lizard man, and it's not like we can...
First of all, quit your bitching right now, please. Thank you. Quit your bitching.
Well, no, I'm just saying the whole thing's kind of blown in terms of the treasure.
All right. No, yeah, there's still an opportunity here.
I don't understand what you're bitching about. I mean...
I'm bitching that we can't attack them with the treasure. Now I don't know how to get the treasure. I'm after the treasure.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just, where they were headed.
No, I don't give a fuck where they're headed. I was trying to take the boxes off of them and then not go to Neverwinter, honestly. Go somewhere else.
We're not going to Neverwinter.
Well, I don't know.
There's been no plans to go to Neverwinter.
I'd go back to Waterdeep or some shit. I have no idea. I mean, when I say Neverwinter because that's where the other group went that we could have kept following. That's what I mean. Well, that sucks. I'm pretty sure Sarian was not expecting this either, so...
it's alright.
I'll just wait for him to get back.
You guys still got...
I was more concerned on the location, not the actual treasure. Far too obsessed on the treasure, my friend. There's plenty in front of us here.
I mean, I'm okay with taking the safe amount. This is more than my grandchildren's grandchildren could spend in a lifetime.
I mean, here's the issue, though. You get the treasure here. What do? You just leave all this behind and go? There's a whole hoard here.
No, I don't need it. I know when to cut my losses.
All right. Well,
But now I do.
I didn't realize you were planning to leave the whole time, then, man. I thought we were gonna like actually build a network here.
Cash out retirement, man.
Dude, this isn't nearly enough to retire on. What, one load?
You never know. And then maybe when I had it, maybe it wouldn't have been enough. But
a couple grand isn't going to give you, Hey, it's 5 lizard men. They're not exactly carrying even over 10 grand, right?
I guess. I don't know. It's 6 chests or whatever it was.
Yeah, you don't know what's in them though. You don't, and then you got to pawn all the shit and everything. See, I'd much rather get to the source of the operation here right now. Kind of figure out what's actually happening, and see what we can't figure out from there. It's nothing's fucked up yet.
Nothing's fucked, dude. Brom gives you a good berry.
Plus 1 hit point and a smile.
I like it.
But also high for 30 minutes, so...
Also, I believe you guys bought a whole bunch of potions, did you not?
We did.
We have some potions.
But you don't want to... Okay, let's see what Brom has for healing. I think he has healing word. Let me check his thing.
James?
Yeah.
Just to clarify, so it looks like we attacked the lizard men on their way to pick up the chests. They don't have the chests heading out to wherever we don't know where they were going.
Okay, how did we get that wrong?
Well, I did say that they were. It was about 11 p.m. and you heard lizards coming towards you, and and you know that they don't even get to the cavern until about midnight.
We weren't clear enough.
We didn't know that. We weren't.
That's what you did. That's how it was last.
That was one time. That's not enough to establish a pattern, Matthew.
So we just killed the lizard men who were gonna go pick up the treasure chest, and now they're just sitting there in the keep.
Hill 12.
Gotta figure out.
Their Casalt.
Sweet. Gotta figure out how they go.
Well, the slippery slope side of Sarian says that clearly we go and pick up the chests.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. DeVault goes in the robe. Well, the thing is, Bagdoc's probably gonna be the dude handing the chest off or something. Whatever his fucking name is. And he'll recognize.
He won't be handing off the chest.
Yeah, no, because he wasn't there last time, and apparently one time is enough to establish a pattern.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there's a pattern that you guys didn't even know about.
All right, let's go.
No, there really is.
Oh yeah, that we knew.
Well, actually, you did know. No. You did know because Gristle Pete said that every night around the same time that these shipments come in, there's rustling down below in that room.
He said nothing about when these shipments come in, and you know it.
Yes, he did.
Matt, it's obvious. Why would we attack them before they had the treasure when we've been talking about?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
Not a single solitary fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Okay, so our options are:
we go pick it up because you and I were down there, right? We can establish that one time is a pattern. We were the only ones down there besides.
All right, guys, for real, shut the fuck up about that. I'm serious. No, shut up.
No. What you were trying to go for? We got it.
All right.
Stroking my ook. But honestly, let's go pick up the treasures because honestly, it's gonna be weird if no one picks them up. They're gonna know. They're on.
Yeah, if no one picks up the treasure, but if we can go as believable cultists, we can prevent the alarm from being raised for just a little longer, and that might even give us like our ticket of entrance into wherever this path goes.
I am slightly concerned that they just came right after us.
Not caring about the ropes at all.
Yeah, no, I mean that's, and I threw the Hail Tiamat out there. They
No, we did something wrong, but I believe in your bluffing ability.
All right,
you got this.
Well, let's make our way to that cave then, I guess, and pick up the treasure.
All right.
Okay.
As I said before, it only takes an hour to get there. So you are right underneath the room with the trapdoor.
Okay. What do we see?
We see a trapdoor first of all. That's up.
The treasure was already down here, right? Because the treasure wasn't up in the room with the trapdoor.
No, it was up in the room with the trapdoor.
Ah, okay.
But we hid. But when we hid, only Lizardmen went in.
Yes.
So, all right, okay, we got this. All right, so Sarian's gonna. Is there like a ladder or something from this side?
Yep, there is a ladder that goes up.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and carefully open the trap door.
It doesn't seem like anyone's in there.
All right, I'm going to make the international sign for. Let's be quiet about this. I'm gonna wave everyone up.
Okay, everyone's up, and you see some crates.
Okay. Oh goodness.
Gasalt's not very sneaky right now.
Well,
Greed has the better of him.
Greed probably does have the better of him.
All right, so Gasalt, you're like picking something up, and you pick up the wrong side, and bracelets just go. But that's okay. No one seems to really.
That was a great bracelet sound.
Yeah, thank you.
That was really good.
No, that was really good. You didn't make that. Was that like a sound clip?
No, I just did that with my mouth.
Bullshit. Less bullshit. Okay. All right.
Oh, 38.
That's awesome. Yeah, but you start putting it back in, and you make perception check. Saren, you're doing fine. You're like, all right. Good.
All right.
But yeah, DeVault, if you want to make a perception check as well.
I don't know if you're talking specifically the treasure. I am listening around, but I'm more or less supervising.
All right. No, just like overall, like.
Yep.
All right, DeVault. With the 17, you hear a door open and shut. In close proximity. You think it may be the door that's right next to the strong room, where all the other stores are kept. This one right here. There's a door right here.
Okay, and we're in this trap door.
Yes, you're in this area.
And we're below, right?
Well, you're actually above. You're in this room now because you're moving boxes.
And we hear this open up.
Yes, and shut.
Does this open into the room or out of the room?
Opens in, I believe. This is what I said last time.
Real quick.
Okay. And you guys are moving around, and Casalt's like still shuffling stuff in, and there's a couple seconds of silence outside, but then you hear footsteps going away. Sounds like they're just making sure that people or something is in there and being, generally the way they normally are. And you know from Gristle Pete that they seem to be actually quite loud about things.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Hey.
It's all working out, kind of.
So maybe Casalt just actually saved you by fucking up that stealth check.
All right. Well, he doesn't know that yet, so let's not let it go to his head.
I think it's too late.
Too late for Zach, but Casalt doesn't have to know.
Yeah, each one's relatively heavy. The box itself, without an empty box, would probably weigh around like 8 pounds or so, full of just the wooden box. And with all that, it's roughly around 40 or 50 pounds each.
Yeah, these probably got some serious swag on them.
The 17 I rolled is me trying to use my smuggling background.
Most of the jewelry is like not even worth a gold piece. There are a few ones that are quite nice that might be worth 50 to 100 gold pieces. Some of them are worth mainly just a couple coppers. They're mainly just shiny, but there's definitely some good value in there.
So we're talking like a couple hundred gold, basically.
Maybe close to 1,000 in your box.
Times 6 boxes, or
Oh no, there's more than 6 boxes. There's way more.
Okay.
So
yeah. On the average, maybe 1,000 gold a box.
Well, that's just one sample size, so.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start just kind of grabbing the really nice looking ones, I guess. I don't know. I think I kind of know what's nice and what's not. I'm not a jeweler, but I am.
You're just like, I don't want that box.
So, I'll pocket a couple things.
And you pocket
however many, I guess.
Some bracelets and stuff that are equivalent to about 314 gold pieces. Like, just at a quick look, you're like, it's roughly around that, around 300.
Okay. Sweet. Alright. We don't have a cart, but they just carried them. But we could use a cart, probably. What are we gonna do with it? That's the other thing. It's like, Casalt's greed, obviously, he didn't really plan this far ahead. He didn't know if he was gonna get his hands on it. So now it's like, what do we do with it? Bury it? Hide it away like a chipmunk? I don't know. We'll go with that.
Are we going to be doing... Well, no. You know what? Do I have ink on me by chance?
Of course.
I'm going to trace the symbol that was found on our Nomi friend. And I want to put that symbol on the trapdoor itself.
Okay.
That was hidden by the chest.
Make a perception check to... make a dexterity check to draw the symbol. Yeah, dexterity check, nimbleness. I'll say that. Oof.
Ha!
Oof. You start to, and the ink kind of starts running a little bit. You still might be able to salvage it.
Well, I mean, I have plenty of locations to. I mean, I can just wipe that crap all up. It's not exactly dried on there.
It's true.
After just a bit. I mean, I can...
Smears a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. A little bit of smear. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Add an extra D4 there. Give me a little help here. Let's do.
Okay.
Roll 1d20 plus 1. Oh. Shit. Then 4. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Alright, you start drawing it, and it looks like maybe a 2-year-old drew it. But who says thieves aren't the best? Who says that they're artists, you know?
And I'm going to I'll just scribe out a little note. One of the main chests that Kasalt has looted, and just put a note.
Changing tactics. We'll go with handwriting now.
And just saying something like that.
All right.
Assuming that was how you spelled the official name of
Yeah, it's close enough. I think it is.
Just giving them the idea. I mean, if we want to sow the civil war between these two groups,
oh, I like this.
This isn't the worst way to. Yeah, no, you know what? That's good enough. We'll we'll do that. I want to leave that among the stuff.
You want to throw a Love Jana in there?
Well, she's
kidding.
Yeah. But the note that's going to go to the Zentarum, we'll certainly have something on that. So the idea, we've got a lot of this treasure and stuff. I mean, truth be told, there may still be opportunity to be found, and mostly just to keep the story going so we don't just bail with all of this money and actually keep a story going to the fort itself.
It's less money than Kasalt was expecting. Kasalt didn't get a very good look at it. This is not enough to retire on, you know. It's not getaway money that he was expecting, you know. He thought dragon cults and dragon's Hoard and stuff like that, you know. So
we're on the wrong side of the Hoard. We're on the supply side. We need to be on the delivery side.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Kasalt's still in the game. He's got the taste of what's to come, so he's still interested in getting to the Hoard.
All right, so we've got gold-wise 1180 plus 355 in jewelry. Why don't we worry about selling this shit later?
But what we need to do is get it out of here and bury it. And I was wondering, okay, all right, I don't want to be the wild card here. Okay, I don't want to be the wild card. What if we light the building on fire? Start here in the supply room. Just a lantern.
Would you be my wild card? Would I be my wild card, or wildly different things?
So
and Brom goes, but the building doesn't belong to the cult.
But that's the Zentarum, though, right? I mean, they want to fuck with them, right?
But how will they know if the crates are burned?
Well, I mean, we'll write on the wall and just keep the fire away from it.
No, why do you want to burn that building anyways? We don't need to burn down the building.
They're just staging here. I mean, the idea is that we want to keep this as a secret feud between them anyway, because then this might get other parties involved.
All right. Let's consider this. Let's consider this.
Wild card.
We go into the marsh somewhere we think we can find. We bury the loot. Okay. Then we go back to what's his name? Bogluck, and we say we saw some suspicious folk in the swamp. We couldn't track them down.
Oh, I still want to find this fort.
No. I'm with you on that. But tonight we do this. We waste a day. But I feel like we've alleviated suspicion from ourselves. Because no one's going to suspect that the thieves would come back and spend the night here again. But now we've cast suspicions. Once they inspect the area, they're going to find the Centaurn thing.
Here, the only issue that I can see with it is that right now we still have a bit of an element of surprise. If we spend the night, if we return to the fort, or rather we return to this warehouse here, they get on alert. The fort is now on full alert that someone is fucking with them, and they prep for battle. We kind of lose a lot of our element of...
Well, I think those are options. Like, I don't think we can... I mean, burying these chests is going to take a while. I feel.
I mean, yeah. We'll camp. Do it in I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a little bit. But I think it's completely doable.
You think we can bury the treasure and make it to the end of this path? It took us hours last time, and we didn't make it all the way there.
Why do we have to make it to the end of the path? I mean,
that's what Default was saying. Otherwise, we lose our element of surprise.
I mean, we've left enough evidence here that's kind of our issue now. How much is there? I guess there's really no chance of carrying this shit on us without making too much noise.
How big of a crater could you make with a fireball?
I'm not using my spells to make a fucking crater. What are you kidding me?
I mean, it'd be quick digging.
What do you think I? Yeah, and then you're gonna.
I'm thinking outside the box here.
The idea man here.
Wild card.
We're not using fireballs to dig holes in a swamp.
Actually,
that's another thing. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to bury it. We just need to submerge it somewhere that we can find that area later.
We don't want it to be a rusted pile of garbage, too, though.
It's gold. It doesn't rust.
Well, I mean,
that's why it's gold.
I guess
that's gold and gems, man.
I mean, okay. I was thinking.
God, I thought you were a dwarf.
I was thinking of other metals besides gold and gems, but yeah.
I thought that's all we're taking. We're just taking the valuable shit. I mean, you're welcome to take the silver.
Yeah, let's take the valuable shit. So, is Brome here with us, or
yeah, he's there. Sickly, but he's there. He's got some. He's like shaking his head.
All right. So, how many chests can we condense this down to then?
Turn into a badger and dig us a hole, Sickly, or
no. He's not gonna do that.
Well, I mean, truth be told, we can let Brome take care of the treasure burying.
He's sick. Why?
He's fine.
He's an old man.
He's been sick
just
for
hot.
3
Eat
sessions.
a good berry and shut up. Jesus Christ, this guy. All right. No, I mean, I'm fine with just throwing it in the bog somewhere as long as the water is stagnant and nasty, and I'm not going in after it once we.
Oh, we wouldn't expect you to, Duval. Get your hands dirty. Never.
All right. We need to get a move on. So let's at least get this treasure out of the tunnels and into the bog, and then we can figure out what to do from the bog. Right? Is everyone?
Yeah. I'm just worried that if we let it out of our sight, it's going to be gone.
Probably.
It's like you don't even trust our GM. Let's just. All right, let's take the treasure. Let Corlon preserve, and we'll figure it out.
All right, this sounds good. We're going after the Hoard, so let's do it.
I mean, this is really you're complaining about not getting the hamburger when the filet mignon is in front of you.
Let's
right?
As a person who ate roots and berries for dinner, I couldn't agree with you more.
How many crates could we condense this all down to if we just left behind the things we deemed less than a gold piece?
If you really sifted through, you would be here for a long time, and much longer than the normal lizards are. So you could probably sift through.
How many crates are there?
Oh, there's like 18.
Oh, Jesus. Can we at least pick the most valuable ones?
Well, like I said, each one will take probably roughly like 20 minutes to sift through to see if there's anything good in there.
Well,
let's there's nothing that looks like
what we got.
Like, it's all haphazardly thrown in from villages and towns.
Okay, can each of us carry a crate, or does it take 2?
Each of you can carry a crate.
I say we take 4 crates.
4 crates and good to go.
Can you carry a crate?
That's sufficient.
Well,
let's go.
3 crates, because,
No, Brom can carry a crate. He said he's sick, he's not dead.
How about we make Brom into a bear and then...
Money means nothing to me. Have you all forgotten?
Right, fine, then. Just do charity for the rest of us.
Fine.
Brom, this money will pay for a lot of trees.
Okay. He does it. He takes one box.
So we each grab a crate.
A very light box.
We each grab a box or a half a box, whatever.
Yeah. You're good. Make it down.
So, do we make it to the end of the tunnels without trouble?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so we're in the bog.
Okay.
So I feel like... I love the Mission Impossible music, by the way. So we're looking at, like, it wasn't, like, entirely a short walk from the bog to, like, how we got here, was it?
It was so-so. It was... Probably took you... Well, you took the most direct path because you had the locate object.
Okay.
You think without that, it might take a while to remember where things were.
I don't suppose the fact we took the most direct path, like, we have a good chance of remembering what that path was.
If you spend a couple hours over it, you could, commit it to memory.
I think that's a good idea.
Make a couple intelligence checks.
All right,
or wisdom.
I'm not so bad at.
Either or will work.
I'm a very wise person.
Alright, I'm going to use saves because it's all the same for me.
Okay.
Hey!
Alright. Yeah, so you both are able to commit this path to memory, the most direct path from a certain point.
Maybe halfway. Oh.
Except Assault's not.
We'll try and find a good location where we can submerge these. something along like a tree that branches into a Y or something.
All these trees branch into Ys. But no, yeah, there's
a tree that branches into a W. I don't know.
Yeah, you mark off some paces, like 500 paces and elf paces from this point of entry. There's a suitable looking area of water that is just a small pool. And you can tell in floods that more water comes into this pool, but it's a very stagnant pool.
Okay. We can do with that, right?
Yeah, no, that works.
All right. 4 boxes. And I take it you guys stored the roughly $1,400 worth of, or gold pieces worth of stuff on you?
On our person.
Yeah, okay.
No reason for that to go to any type of waste.
Well, let's see. It was, Casalt, he grabbed a whole bunch of bracelets. As a total, were worth 314. Sarian grabbed 1 bracelet, and it seemed that bracelet was worth 350 gold pieces. And then the rest of you, as a group, kind of sorted through some good gems. roughly a total of close to 1,200 gold pieces.
All right.
Sweet. So each take 300 gold pieces worth of gems? Or we can... I trust you guys. Somebody can hold on to all the gems if you want. I'm just thinking of high availability. If one of you falls off the cliff with $1,200 worth of gems.
I'll take my 300 in gems. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Broman's like, I'll take it, I guess. Alright. I'll add that to little Brome's sheet.
300 gold pieces of gems. And then, of course, Casalt will help us find a buyer, don't worry. He knows some people. Hopefully Talus. Oh yeah, that's true. Talus is also motivated. He wants to save her, so even if I did find all the gold, I still would want to make
There you go.
See? I can think outside the box. Casalt's kind of an asshole, but I can get him where you need him to go.
I mean, he did have sex with a doppelganger that looked like Talus.
So was that 300 gems averaged with the bracelets?
No. You have your bracelet. That's worth 350.
Oh, okay.
And
that's all right.
Yeah. But the gems as a total were worth 1,200.
All right.
Ish.
Might finally get
you could maybe get more, maybe get less.
Okay. So I just put in my inventory as gold pieces. I think we're all...
We didn't sell it yet, but...
Yeah.
Well.
No, it's in my gold piece inventory now.
He's like, it's in there now. I'm getting 300 for it, so fuck y'all. No, you think, like, the most average reputable seller or fencer would definitely pay that. But I'm saying you could get more if you tried.
Okay, well...
Or less if you failed.
I think that's more likely in my case, so...
Okay.
I'm going to take my future 300 and cut out early.
Alright. In which case, what do you guys wish to do now? It's about 2 a.m. after that's all said and done.
Okay.
We slept all day. We should be pretty well good.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yeah, I think we press on. We head towards the end of this path.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that. So how do I... Can we take a short rest or whatever it takes for me to use a couple of hit dice? How does that work?
That was like 30 minutes, right?
It's an hour.
For short. Damn.
Is an hour? Well, I mean, can I rest by sorting through jewelry? I mean, is that?
Yeah, you can sort through jewelry.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do. What do I get? I have 5 hit dice now. What level are we? 5.
We're level 5.
Yeah. So you can use as many as you.
So I can do 5d10 of healing, technically.
Yeah, but for this one rest.
Yeah, hopefully you don't want to use. Are you that bad off?
No. I just was wondering. I was clarifying on the rules. I guess it's different. That mechanic I'm not used to. So I could if I had to.
And Brome still has some heals, so he will. He'll give you one more.
I'll just do 2 hit dice.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
All right.
Damn, that's awful. Oh shit, this is not the same token. I think I had 22 hit points. Are you just gonna have them top me off, basically?
And here you go.